In your other videos, you don't talk. Just watch her body. Now she has personality. now the girl actually talks. Hey, wait, it's not this way.
You mean go home?
Wait, where are we going?
Go home.
Okay. I'll walk you home and then I'll go to
Okay.
my home first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what is today's date?
Because today is Saturday and I have
What
more time.
month? What month are we in?
The December, I think it's 10.
2021.
21?
2021.
Yeah.
The year.
Yeah.
And how's the weather?
Not that bad, but it's not very sunny. It's kind of cold.
Oh.
Yeah.
So can you wear shorts in this weather?
Yeah, of course. My favorite.
Well, how long have you been living in Seoul?
Until now, I think it's over 4 years. Yeah, it's kind of a long time here.
Damn.
And it's a very fashionable country actually.
Country
Yeah.
or city? Hey, look, didn't you eat here before?
Yeah, we have it. And they will have the Taiwan beer here. It's very good.
So what do you
It's
think
kinda
about this
expensive.
restaurant? The Yeonnam dumpling, is that what they're called?
This one? Yeah. You can call it here.
So do you recommend this city for, let's say, for American people? Like, do you recommend this city?
Yeah,
Are you-
actually.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's not that bad. For travel, and you can know a lot of Asian culture and Korean culture. And this city is very good. It's not the small city, and they have a lot of interesting stuff and
Yeah.
entertainment and some Korean culture. You can much easier to find it here. So yeah.
I think people, when they see me recording, they think you're like famous.
Yeah.
Was everybody watching you?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't pay attention until now. I think the car got a ticket.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think.
So,
And you have 2 phones?
ow, I have to scratch my back.
Is it okay?
Yeah, it's oh, sorry. So what about the prices? Like how expensive? Like in American dollars, like how much is, like, I don't know, like my room, I pay $650 American dollars. It's like a little studio.
Yeah.
But
You mean the rent?
yeah,
Here?
American dollars. But you have Chinese fans too, so
Yeah.
I mean, you can speak Chinese. You want to
Yeah,
say
of
something,
course.
and you want to say in Chinese?
Yeah.
Sure. So everything you just said, I just say it again.
Chinese. Do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think this is on YouTube. Do Chinese people use YouTube?
It's kind of difficult to use it.
Okay, then we
But
maybe.
but some people, if they want to, yeah, you can find a way to use it. And I think I can use the Mandarin and like the Cantonese to say hi, because I think some people from Hong Kong and Macau, they will use the Cantonese, and I
Okay.
think that is very good too.
But I think we should just use English, because I know
Yeah,
how
of
many
course, of
languages
course.
do you speak.
Not that much, like Chinese and Korean and English. Actually, that's all.
Okay.
I try
Spanish?
to learn Spanish, but it's kind of difficult. And
Well, you like Spanish music.
yeah.
Okay,
I
anyways,
super like that.
this is not about you, it's about Seoul, okay? No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. So, what about so the rent? What about the rent? Is it like more expensive than China?
Yeah. Actually, it's kind of similar if you go to the big city in China, like Shanghai or Beijing. That will be a little bit similar. But if you compare with that, with the small city, yeah, that is very expensive here.
Okay.
Hmm.
And how do you think like Corona is compared here to the rest of the world? Like you know, like in Europe, they're burning everything. Right
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
but-
And here, I think a lot of Asian country and Asian people, they will more follow this. They will more follow the government rules and policy. They will not like
But nothing's locked down here, right?
Yeah.
Like everything's pretty much open.
Yeah, this a lot of people will try their best to protect a lot of stuff and try to control the. They want to do something, because they want to make the situation much better in the near future.
Yeah. So everybody wears a mask.
Yeah. So they try their
except
best.
me.
Yeah, and so they try their best to control this situation. So it's not bad.
So let's give them a look how Seoul looks.
And here is the Hongdae. I think it's the very center of the Seoul, this city. A lot of young people will hang out here, and they'll have a lot of entertainment stuff very near here.
Maybe we should walk them to the corner and then come back.
Yeah.
So they can see the main street.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that in America, they've never seen Seoul.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of them, they just know like Gangnam Style. And,
yeah, that's true.
And BTS.
The very famous song.
Yeah, we'll give them a little. I think the microphone's still good for your city. So anyways, besides the corona and the rent, what about like the bars are still open, right?
Yeah.
Actually, why don't we talk about like 3 things you don't like about Seoul? That way we're not like making it fake. Like oh, Seoul is so beautiful.
Yeah.
So what are the 3 things you don't like about Seoul?
I think the first one maybe is they looks like very open-minded and very new. Yeah, looks like.
So
and, some maybe old people and like older people, they will have more traditional thinking. It's like you cannot do this and you cannot do that. They will have more.
We can walk this way and then walk to the main street. So.
Yeah. They just want to control you sometime because they don't want to see that.
The older people?
Yeah. So that is something I don't
like. They want to control you, like the way you dress.
And
like who you
and
date.
your behavior.
Yeah, I know.
And they will judge, like.
And they will try to fight you, and they will follow you.
Yeah.
And they will call the police on you. Right?
Yeah, some of them.
Okay.
So we need to be more careful about this if you guys come here in the future. So yeah, I think this is the first one. And
what's the second one? So hold on.
Yeah.
So this is Yeonnam Park. So this is like the very, very famous, probably the most famous park in Seoul.
Yeah.
Because people used to get drunk here in the park. And right now it's kind of closed. People can still sit here, but they can't drink. Wait, they can't drink after 10?
You mean outside?
At the park. Or they can't drink at all, right?
Now I think they will have a little bit restriction again, but some young people will do this.
Yeah, so I think this is the most Hongdae. We're in Hongdae, right?
Yeah.
This is the most popular, like, super shopping center, most popular, like, populated part of Seoul.
Yeah.
So, anyways, back to the other 2 things you don't like about Seoul. One of them was hongdae, the old traditional men.
Yeah.
Is it the women too, or the men, or just both?
Because actually, most of that kind of person is man. It's guys.
Man.
So.
Yeah. But the old women too. Remember, they were screaming at me.
Oh, woman.
Okay, here we don't have to cross over.
Okay.
So this is like the one of the biggest streets in Hongdae.
Yeah.
So what's the name of the street?
This street? I don't know. They have the street, the name of. Oh, they have this one actually. We can have this. Gyeonggi-sun Street.
So now they know where you live.
Gyeonggi Forest Park is a very famous park and street in Hongdae. Yeah.
And this is Saturday night, right?
Yeah, that's true. A lot of people here. Yeah, hang out.
We can. I can take you to your house and I'll walk to mine.
Yeah.
So, what are the other 2 things you don't like about Seoul?
I think the second one maybe is the weather.
Oh yeah, you're so
Yeah.
right.
The weather actually is not that bad, but just sometimes they have the raining day, maybe a long raining day, and the weather is super cold now, and they will become much colder in the future, I think.
That's so true. The rain. I forgot about the rain because it hasn't rained for like. Actually, it rained yesterday, right?
Yeah.
But not that bad. But yeah, it'll be Friday and you're so happy to go out, and you go outside and boom, there's just rain. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you're walking and you're with your friends, and suddenly it's raining and you have to buy 5 umbrellas, or like everybody has 5 umbrellas in their house.
Yeah. And one of the
hot weather sucks.
Yeah, that's
Anyways,
true.
what were you saying?
One of the reasons I don't like the rainy days here, because actually I don't want to take some stuff, go out, because I always will forget. Maybe lost it in the bus or subway or something. And just, like my friend said, we always will have a lot of the umbrellas. Yeah. So that's kind of annoying.
So the weather.
Yeah.
And then the hot weather is so terrible.
Yeah. However, it's become very hot, and cold weather is very cold. They didn't have in the middle of the center.
So what is the last thing you don't like about Seoul, and we can finish this? This is an honest Seoul review.
I think the third one, I can tell you guys next time.
I think what about the taxi? Oh yeah, I think that the taxi just taxi on
fast.
the weekend. There is no taxi.
No taxi, and you cannot get a taxi
on the weekend. Only on the weekend night.
Yeah. You cannot go home. If you go out, you cannot go home.
So if you go to a bar,
Yeah.
or some place
That's very far.
20 minutes from your house, 1 hour, 45 minutes, maybe whatever.
Yeah.
Even if it's a 15-minute on the car, you cannot go home.
Yeah. And I have a very the bad experience about this, so I can tell you guys, if you go out for just go to some far place, it's not that good for you to stay until very late night. Like
Itaewon?
Yeah.
So before we end the video, what is Itaewon?
Itaewon is kind of like the Hongdae is the very hottest place in Seoul. But the biggest difference, I think, is the Itaewon, they have more foreigners there.
Yeah.
And most of the foreigners, they live there for so long time. So when you go there, you can see a lot of foreigners, and you can eat a lot of foreign country food. So that will make a little bit different. It's not like Korean. It's like a foreign country. Yeah.
Can I say one thing I don't like about Seoul?
Yeah, of course.
Is the smoking.
Yeah. Smoking and drinking, actually.
I'm trying to quit.
Yeah.
But everybody smokes here.
Yeah, that's true.
Even
boys and then girls,
Yes. Sometimes more the girls.
Yeah.
Even the dogs smoke.
Even the dog, wow.
Yeah, even the cats, the smoking cat.
Yeah.
Smoking Korean cat.
And no matter age, actually, it's the young people, they will do a lot. They will smoke a lot too.
Yeah, I think maybe the smoking was a Korean culture that was passed from the older Korean people, right? Because I told you, in America, the cigarette smoking culture is less.
Yeah.
But here it's so common.
Yeah. And they just want to find a way to release their pressure, their stressful life. So
anyways, I think that's a good review about Seoul.
Yeah.
And it was honest, because we gave a lot of good things and a few bad things. Okay?
Yeah.
I think this has been a very good video.
Yeah.